Red Edition, welcome, happy day. You know what? There's a lot of gun talk that goes on in Canada, the United States as well, and other countries around the world. I get it, but particularly in Canada, particularly with regard to Canada, gun talk. It's boring even to me, and I'm tired of it. I'm worn out because somebody in Halifax shoots somebody, boomity boom, 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 a bad guy, and the Prime Mistake comes on television and says we got to take all the guns away from all the people who didn't do it, including the ones who live in Vancouver and everywhere else. It finally occurred to me, a great big bell, ding, 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 woke me up. It's not about guns. It's not about guns. Virtually every gun owner in Canada is a conservative. 2.5 million licensed conservative gun owners and several million who are unlicensed. They've chosen not to go through their rigmarole, but they're still gun owners, right? Illegally now, manufactured criminals, but they're gun owners in Canada. They're not going after that guy in Vancouver because somebody shot somebody in Halifax because he has a gun. They're going after him because he's a conservative. And that's how you win. You beat him down, and while you're beating him down, you bring a whole bunch of other people into your country that will vote liberal. Immigration, migrants, pick your verbiage. That's what they're doing. And I finally got it. You guys are smarter than me. You probably figured this out long ago, but I didn't. Because I'm a gun guy, I took it personally. I actually thought it was about guns. It's not about guns because good people don't do bad things. There's nothing to support any of the gook that they put out there with regards to guns. And the Liberals know this. They know. And I didn't know. They're smarter than me, maybe. But I finally got it. Bad little people call me crazy. But I think in addition to having the right to own a gun, I have the right to not be shot at, and I have the right to shoot back, right? Just for your information, in the United States of America, armed citizens, that'll be the good guys, they shoot and kill 3 times the number of burglars, criminals, and bad guys as do the police, because they are the first responders. Just kind of the way it is. Back to Canada. In Canada, there's 460,000 reported sexual assaults each and every year. It's estimated that 30 times this number are cases that are not reported, right? That's 15 million. Or 40,000 a day or 1,600 an hour. So that number is so overwhelming that I'm not going to use it. I'm going to stick with the 460,000. Even though many press outlets, including the Huffington Post and others, say it's not right. They all report the 460,000, but in addition, they say it's many, many times more. But let's stick with that reported number. 460,000 sexual assaults reported in Canada each and every year. That's 1,200 a day. That's 52 per hour. Call it 1 a minute. Whoa, are you getting this? Are you getting mad yet? Do you have a wife, a mother, a daughter, a friend who's a female? Are you a female? How are you doing with this? Serious stuff. Now let's roll over to the laws. And the Conservatives in Canada have had a chance to fix this, and they haven't. So they're all a bunch of goose as well. It's against the law in Canada to defend yourself with a tool of any kind. Women, go buy some bear spray. You can. The bottle's going to be that big. You have to register for it, fill out all kinds of forms, and you got to go way, way into the backwoods where there's a bear, right? Or get dog spray, pepper spray, same deal. A Canadian Tire and all these places, they don't even stock it. And if you do find a place that does stock it, you have to fill out a form. You kind of feel like you're a really bad person. And if you put it in your purse, women, that's a concealed weapon. You get 3 years in jail. Look at the numbers. Get with the bloody program. Phone somebody and get the right to defend yourself. Is it a gun I'm talking about? I'm not. I'm talking about anything. Maybe a gun. I don't want some woman even with pepper spray that doesn't know what she's doing. I meet her in the parking lot at night and I say hi and I'm zapped. I don't want that to happen either, but you need to have the right. And that's what Canada is. And you get right back to those Liberals trying to take away everything from a Conservative because a lot of these women, their husbands in particular, they're Conservative. They're pounding on us. Time for us to pound back a little bit. How's your pounding today? Get a man on this and a woman because we need to protect our people. Same applies to men too, by the way, because men are also getting beat up and mugged. But rapes and sexual assaults, for the most part, that's a woman who's on the receiving end of it. And again, we've all got mothers, brothers, and mothers, sisters, wives. It's a bad thing. Somebody does that. There's nothing worse than taking that away from a woman. It's terrible. And they're not even by law allowed to defend themselves. I'm repeating, I get it, but I'm trying so hard to make that statement because the only way you can fix it is to get a hold of a politician and the press. You have to have a people's movement. Women, stand up and y'all should be counted. Come back tomorrow. We're going to have more chat for you from the right. See ya.